I just want to ask Jimmy, how come he's got to audition? He's so good. Why do you have to do 5 or 10 minutes in a regular comedy club to go on the Tonight Show?
This guy's informed about how things work.
Yeah, Tonight Show. I mean, look, if you got Seinfeld credibility, they'll just put you on. But the fact is they're very cool with the material, but they have to see it first because everybody's so frightened of the FCC, and you have to be careful. And you also have to make sure, because networks have standards and practices, so they want to make sure that you're not going to say anything disgusting, and also that the material will work on the show. It's actually a process that's fine. You know, if you're Chris Rock or Chappelle, whatever, you don't have to do that, but on my level you do.
Why don't you just go down to the Tonight Show offices, give the woman the tape, and just sit and wait. Wait for Jay to come out, because maybe you spoke to him, maybe you spoke to him in a limo.
I made Jay laugh one time, though, because I said, here's my pride and joy, and I gave him a little card, and I had a picture of pride and joy on it,
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, buddy.
Out.
Thanks for the compliment. That was very
stealing
nice.
cork?
Dude, De Niro in that movie captured awkwardness and uncomfortability.
It was so good.
Why didn't
King
I say
of
that when
comedy.
I met him? This is De Niro, I'm a comedian. That was the greatest capture of a comic psychosis I've ever seen. Why didn't I say that instead of tapping his arm? Bob?
You called him
Bob. Oh, I figured he's so famous he'd think he knew me.
Right.
Like he meets so many people.
Him somewhere.
Yeah.
He's calling me Bob.
He knew that Bob was short for Robert. They must be related.
This idiot's calling me Bob. Whizzy.
My little Girl Scout fingers tapping a man's arm. Tap, 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 tap. Bob? I can't talk right now. I'm going to Gotham.
You are so miserable today.
I know. I feel bad for Jimmy today.
I know. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Want to talk about American Idol, Anthony? Let's get that audio.
Big show.
We'll just figure it out. Yeah, there's just a lot of people checking out this show. I don't know. It's kind of fun, but I'm not gonna.
I like it.
I'm not gonna make it to the end of this show to find out who went. No way.
I like the show.
I'm taking a peek because a lot of our listeners are watching this thing, so then maybe we could goof on it a bit. But I don't know. When it starts getting into the serious competition, it's a bore fest to me.
Some of the shows blow when they do those theme shows where it's all Broadway tunes. Ugh. I'm out and Z. I kind of like the preliminaries, and then when they finish it up at the end, you got to watch. See who won.
Right.
See who's getting booted.
Steve, you left an eighth of an inch of hair under your neck.
Did I?
Oh, I thought you did it on purpose.
Oh, it's a mistake?
Oh, I thought
you never know it's Steve.
No, it's not a mistake.
You think
what are you talking about?
This thing,
right there,
this new thing you
under
got.
your neck. There is a piece.
Every day Steve comes in with a new look.
Yeah, that was an error. That was a mistake.
We have a bunch of neurotic freaks around here.
Oh, of course.
And I know I'm neurotic as hell. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone else around here, but Steve changes his look every morning. He has something different going on. And then we got an intern that's walking around in like a $2,000 freaking three-piece suit.
That's a little odd, though. I mean,
you purposely kept just a tiny little bit of hair.
Yes, you did.
Dude, you know it's there.
No, I'm trying to do the goatee again, but I mean...
No, this thing.
What? I'll have to look in the mirror.
My God, don't even make believe that you missed a spot.
Boyish and young that face was.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a freaking baby Huey face. I don't like it.
You have a sweet face.
You left this little thing down here. Where did you get that idea from?
Yeah.
Little thing.
It's a little tuft.
You know what? I didn't want to get rid of. I didn't want to get rid of the whole stripe. I wanted the outline of the stripe to be there, so I left a little bit of it, and I probably left a little bit of schmutz.
He studies his face in the mirror and thinks, "What can I do to it next?"
Yeah,
you really are. You're one step away from body modification. You're an odd guy.
But I'm covered in tattoos. I'm one step away from body modification.
No, I don't mean that type of stuff. I'm talking. Your tattoos are one thing, but I mean like where they actually will cut themselves open and pierce in a weird way.
Nah, I'm not into that. I mean, I'll admit I fucking hate myself. But, and I change myself, quite frankly.
Anthony and I hang out with a bunch of people that hate themselves.
Self-hating.
I guess we should tell our listeners that. I forgot about that one.
Self-loathing mess, and that's where all this modification of appearance comes from. But
Anthony, remember the old days? It was just you and I. We didn't have to deal with all this.
And we were the nuttiest people
it was just
that we
me
knew.
And you.
Yeah.
Slammed the door. We did our little radio show. Now we got all these neurotic freaks that are worse than us around here.
A collection of zilches you've surrounded yourself with. Not a winner in the bunch.
Nuts. It used to be just Ant and I. We've been doing this for 10
losers.
We've been doing this for 10 years. It was just you and I, buddy. Me and you would produce the show. We would edit our bit. We would do everything ourselves. Yep. Now we got. I can't even count how many people around here working on the show now.
I remember taking home production pieces to my home computer and putting together stuff for the show.
Yeah.
I had little clips of the announcer going, Opie and Anthony, Opie, Anthony. And I'd take movie clips and put them together and come in the next day with tapes, and we'd put them on cart and use them. That's how it was, just me and Opie. Commercials that you heard on our show, we recorded them in the studio. Right. We did commercials for car dealerships.
We did everything.
Porn shops and head shops up in Boston. And, yeah, it did everything. But now, look at our staff, Opie. Look at what 10 years in the business has gotten us.
Look at this guy.
Our staff of self-hating kooks.
We added Jim Norton, who any day could throw himself out a window.
Yeah, we don't know.
No joke. I mean, it could happen any day.
Any day.
This really is a collection of atrocities.
The best way to feel better about yourself, though, is surround yourself with people that feel worse about themselves than you do.
That is kind of a good point, and I wouldn't mind it as much if you weren't wearing a long-sleeve shirt that didn't come past your belt.
Yeah.
That really
self-hating
bothers me.
Steve with his magnadoodle face.
Steve's like, I hate myself so much, I dry my shirts for 4 hours.
It is just getting stranger and stranger around here, man.
It really is. Oh, God.
You got Ben in the office. He's just herking and jerking.
Ben's lonely, talking to himself.
As we do a radio show, I mean, I can see his little head way over there, and it's just moving back and forth.
Of course it is.
That stupid Jack Torrance hairdo he has.
Oh.
He's trying to type, but his fingers keep moving. So he's like, dear flur. So I gotta go back.
He moves like the woman walking out of the TV set in The Ring.
Wow.
He just has that.
Except he sweats more.
Just
his hair's wetter.
Yeah. I almost said he sweats less, and that would have been silly.
Oh my God! It's just a mess of characters, but we love them.
But they're
all right,
ours.
Steve. What is going on here? Now I can't figure out where you want me to go with this.
Well, you said go and highlight a bunch, so I highlighted a bunch of the choice ones.
All right, we just want to play just a few clips from American Idol. But the problem is, I mean, if we're going to play like Joe, we got to play all of Joe, no?
Right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just didn't. Eric came in and actually told me that, but by the time I actually picked up the highlighter to start marking things, he said, "Quick, get in there with the list."
Oh, so you want to re-highlight?
It like takes two things. Just I'll highlight the entire segment of the person that you want to do.
Okay, re-highlight.
All right, you re-highlight, and we'll just stall here.
Yeah, re-highlight that.
Re-highlight, and we'll play some American Idol, Anthony.
Yes, I watched it last night. I liked the. What did it start out with? Those three blonde chicks?
Oh, the triplets.
Did you see that?
You know what? I did not.
Three blonde chicks come up. They're triplets, and they're dressed in their party dresses, whatever the hell they were wearing, and Simon just tells them right out, you're all overweight. And they're like, oh, well, we know. Kind of acknowledged it, trying to diffuse it, but you could tell they were pretty embarrassed. I don't understand, though, why when, you get, three white chicks come out, and they're overweight, and Simon jumps on them, says something about it. But then if, a black chick comes out, and she's really big, they don't say anything about her weight. It's kind of an Aretha thing, that's fine because Aretha's fat. No,
it's because Simon, Jim brought it up yesterday, he's a wimp when it comes down to it.
Yeah?
He really is. He goes after the easy targets.
Yeah.
Most of them are easy targets, obviously, but, yeah, why isn't he telling the big fat black chick she's fat?
How about Ruben Stoddard? He's not exactly svelte.
Yeah, exactly. He made it all the way through and actually won.
Yeah.
So I don't think.
See, Anthony likes Simon. I hate the guy.
I've hated him since day one.
I hate the guy.
I just like it because he's blatantly honest with these people.
Yeah, but he's also predictable.
But it's predictability. Like, if someone sucks and comes up and stinks, sometimes you'll have, what's his name there, Randy, say, oh, well, I'm kind of on the fence, and it's a no.
Mm-hmm.
It's a no. And then they go to Simon, and he just goes, no, absolutely not.
But I think he plays his role because everyone is expecting him to just hate everybody.
Well, but he doesn't.
And then
he tells people that they're very good, that they're very good.
And then he's over the top at times where you're like, all right, relax, calm down.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not buying it is what I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah, I think, he was a very honest, guy when this whole thing started, but now with all the, the press, and he goes on Regis, and everyone's like, oh, Simon,
Well, yeah.
Now he's really playing up to what he has become, in my opinion.
I just see it as it is. If someone walks up there and they stink on ice, he just says, no, you're awful. You have no business pursuing music.
Yeah.
It's blatantly honest.
I don't mind that. It's just like, but again, he'll attack certain people, not the other. He'll attack differently. That's what irritates me. Soft targets.
All right. I guess we got some audio of Justin. Justin Smith, Anthony.
Which one was he? Justin.
Well, Steve wrote very gay.
Oh, really?
So I don't know.
A lot of the guys come just sauntering into that audition hall, and you could just, before they say a word, you're like, oh boy, here he is. Oh boy. And then they're like, hi, hi Simon, I hope you like me. Oh.
All right, let's take a listen to Justin.
Well, I found a good job working for the man every night and day, and I haven't lost 1 minute to see. I was worrying about things might have been a big wheel keep on turning, primary keep on burning, and we rolling on the river, and we rolling on the river. All right,
Justin. What is it with this song?
Yeah, a lot of people were doing that.
Hearing that, I really want Ike Turner to rape him on a console.
A lot of people were doing it to the Rolling on the River, and they were just awful.
Here's a little more.
There's something about Mary. I don't know. I don't know. I just love to dance, and I just picked the song that came to mind.
Everyone keeps choosing that bloody song.
Okay. Last a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day.
Never lost a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Ike Turner should punch you in the face.
Never did I lose 1 minute of sleep, because I was worried about the way things might have been. Big
Beat
wheels
you with
keep on
Tina.
turning, primary keep on burning, and we're rolling on the river.
Rolling on the river.
Rolling on the river.
And she's rolling on the river.
I don't like music anymore.
Wow. Hey, that's fun.
Wow. He just kind of sitting there just disgusted. You got to listen. You got to figure you're going to just sit there disgusted having to listen to this crap for hours on end.
But see, wrong.
Why?
They're not disgusted, and they're not sitting there for hours on end. The TV show makes it look like they're seeing every single person.
No, I know
They
that.
got all their minions out there going, okay, you find the really good singers, you find the really bad singers, and bring them to us, and we'll tape a few hours here and there, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's set up where it looks like these people are lined up for miles, and they're just sitting there for days on end.
Every one of them.
I guarantee they taped maybe 20, 30 hours, maybe.
Yep.
Tops. And that's over a couple-week period. All the work's being done by the producers. Like, it's no surprise when someone is singing really awful. That's a setup by the producers. You know, today we're gonna be taping all the really awful singers. Mm-hmm. So they're prepared. They know exactly who's coming through that door.
Yeah, they know. There's no surprises when they walk in there. They tell them, you know.
Yeah.
All right, here's a bad one. All right, this chick's really good. Yeah.
Right. Well, here's the last thing about Justin.
I'm going to come in with my personality that I have, and I'm going to go in there doing my best that I can, trying to succeed.
Get Jimmy his food.
Hopefully it never failed me yet, so I'm going to come out a winner.
What does secede mean? He's leaving the union?
Made sense to me.
He's going to secede.
He's seceding.
No.
All right, let's.
They are so confident. I love the overconfidence when they leave that audition studio after they've been told they stink, and they start talking to the camera about how they're going to move on. And no, don't worry, you'll see me again. Yeah, I'm sure.
Half these people that they're showing on TV anyway, they don't even prepare for their quote audition. Looks like they're just winging it. If you know you're going to be on American Idol, wouldn't you spend a lot of time practicing your craft?
A lot of them are crazy. It's like crazy people.
Yeah.
Real live crazy people.
I agree with you on that. Let's say hi to Sean in Jersey. Sean?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Sprinkle Nips.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. The best thing about last night was that overconfident piece of shit that had, he was like a cruise ship singer.
Oh, man,
with
yeah.
the fake teeth and the fake tan. And he comes with a whole entourage of his family with posters and banners saying, go, go, go.
Yeah, his name was Joe. He brought his whole family, his friends. They had a banner that said, go, Joe, go, or whatever.
Oh, he had a whole entourage with him. And he thought he had, like, the looks, the $1 million smile. He'd been in the business.
I'm the package. He goes, I am the package.
I'm the package. Comes in all overconfident. And he was mediocre at best. And, they let him know it.
Do we have him?
I think so.
He was really bothered.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May.
All smiling
well,
as he's singing,
I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees and the me.
Okay.
He's not awful.
No, he's just there, and his look and attitude actually hurt him, I think. Like, he thought he had the whole package, and I think it hurt him. I think his voice was probably good enough to squeak through to the next round, if he had a different look and his attitude was a little better. But he was so cocky coming in there that I think they were like, you know something? No, not good enough for your cockiness.
What did you think?
I thought it reminded me of one of those terrible entertainment shows you'd have in the 1970s where somebody would do a dance, a joke, and then end the act with
a song,
which is exactly what you are, which is a cruise ship singer.
I am not a cruise ship singer.
You wasn't that
You know what?
He
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
that bad,
I am not a
Simon.
cruise
Come
ship
on.
singer. I've done one, and they made me sing Broadway stuff. And I came in here and gave you my heart and soul, and I will sing something else.
So does everyone.
I don't think so. I thoroughly disagree with you. And I'll tell you why. Because the people that have gone through these past years have been able to do one thing, particularly last year. And I know that I can sing more than one genre. I have the story. I look the part. You need to let me sing something else, and you need to put me through. I promise you. What's that look for?
You and I are going to have a problem if you carry on like this.
Why do you say?
Because you are becoming obnoxious.
I don't want to be obnoxious.
I don't think this is what we're looking for.
What are you looking for?
Not you.
So, you're not going to even try and give me a chance? I just want to get on the show. Come on.
You're on the show, but you didn't make it.
Okay.
Not good enough.
Thanks, guys. All right.
See, his attitude was really like not. You got to kiss their ass a little bit.
He was selling himself pretty good, though.
I don't know. He was selling himself like he was the thing, and he was mediocre.
A guy like that you want to see get smashed because he's a boob.
Right. Yeah. I did. I wanted to see him just fail.
He's a toothy fool.
America was watching going, ugh, just fail. Just fail.
A little bit more from Joe.
Your name is?
My name's Joe. Shane.
And why are you here?
I'm here because I believe I'm really talented, and I think I have the whole package, and I'm ready to sing for you.
What do you do for a living?
Oh my gosh, what haven't I done? That's the good answer for that. Let's see, I've been a television news reporter in the small station in Texas. Go K10.
Yeah.
I sang on a cruise ship. Now I train people to go out on cruise ships, but probably not anymore.
You're a professional then. You're a professional. I like that.
A little bit. I don't do any of it anymore. I just get everybody ready to go.
Good. Off you go.
He was all
good. Off you go.
He was all smiling and that Lady Di laughing, nervous laughing at everything. It was just awful.
There's nothing worse than somebody trying to put on phony charm.
Yep.
Gosh, what haven't I done?
Yeah, gosh, what haven't I done? Phony charm.
You got a Mouseketeer, stupid. That's awful.
Yeah, let's say hi to Juliana.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
No, the simple fact is this guy might be able to find 4 other guys to get together and put together a nice little shitty boy band like the Backstreet Boys or something.
Yeah, that's what he can do. He was awful. It's just an obnoxious, and as he was singing, you obviously can't tell from just the audio, but as he's singing, and like we said, his voice isn't bad, but as he's singing, he had that big fake smile on, and he's doing hand movements and looking right at the judges with that dopey smile, and I'm sure that just bugged him.
Yeah.
That's why they threw him out of there. And when they turn around as they're walking out and take that last look at the judges, like hoping that they're going to go, "No, we're kidding, come back."
It never happens.
It just ain't. It never happens. Yeah.
All right, Anthony. I think this is where I got bored. What's the story of Adam and Dirk?
Adam and Dirk, two total dorks.
Yeah.
Complete dorks. One of them was fat. The other one was kind of fat too, but glasses, bad like retard teeth, retard hair, all greasy, unshowered.
I think the thing to do this year is to try to be the next William Hung, right?
Well, a couple of them are trying that move, yeah. But they sparked up this close friendship during the audition process, and they were being portrayed as like gay lovers by American Idol.
Yeah, that's
they
pretty
just
funny.
kept showing them touching each other and patting each other on the back and consoling each other and doing. They tried to do some jive handshake and they couldn't even do it right. They're missing with their hands, like complete beat them up in the hallway dorks.
Who's this, Scotty and Dirk?
Scotty and Dirk. Yeah.
All right, well, here's audio of them meeting.
I just met, what's her name again? Dirk. I just met Dirk on, I believe, Monday, and he's a really good guy, and I think he's going to make it, and I think it'd be really cool if I was at the finale with him. And I am the next American Idol because I can appeal to America. I can appeal to the audience, and I'm a really good singer. I have really one of the coolest personalities you'll ever meet. If you ever find out about Adam, you'll always find out that, Adam's a really cool person to be with.
Yeah, I have to agree with Adam. He is a totally cool guy. I met him on Monday, and, I'm known as the comedian, and I like putting smiles on people's faces, and he's one of the people I like putting smiles on.
He's going to be playing a costume tonight, by the way.
I think the judges will see an awesome performance by me. I have the little voice going, a little hand movement, and maybe a little movement also with my legs.
I first say, Dirk, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Good luck. Don't get too nervous. Concentrate hard. And don't be the next William Hung.
It's a little rough.
Yeah, these two were really bad.
All right, well, let's see how bad they... Can I kiss you? They are. This is Dirk singing.
Like a ship it tossed out the ocean, we get caught up swimming in the motion. Hearts were sailing, lovers on the right track. Got out so far that we can't get back. You got to reach out, take hold of my hand. You got to reach out till you're safe on the land.
I think this kid was retarded, by the way.
Baby, never give up. You gotta reach out for when you're caught in the current of love.
Okay, man.
Is that the Baywatch theme?
He's singing the David Hasselhoff song. It was David Hasselhoff made it famous, I guess, in Germany, where he's so huge.
All right.
And the kid was a big David Hasselhoff fan. And like I said, I think he was retarded.
Was that a goof, you think, or put on?
No, the kid was a little wrong in the head. They are exploiting so many mentally disturbed people on this show. And for some reason that,
This is just as bad.
This guy's retarded too, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Figures those stupid Nazis enjoy this.
Oh, they love it.
Awful country.
All right, let's go to Mike from Brooklyn. Mike?
He actually had a song called The Night Rider, where he'd come out on stage on top of a black kit car in his black leather and start singing, and the Nazis are just going crazy for him. Going nuts.
They really are easily amused.
Oh,
completely. Asses.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
Yes,
Sorry
sir.
about that.
That's all right. Didn't Dirk look just like Private Pile from Full
He
Metal
did. Big fat head. He did. He looked like Private Pile.
All right, can I punch it out?
Very good.
Good
Thanks,
call.
Mike.
Too bad he didn't end his American Idol session the same way.
Here's some Dirk comments.
Okay, yo, man.
I want to ask you a question and look me in the eyes. Was that a serious audition?
I put 100% in everything I do, Simon.
Nobody chooses that song seriously to sing on American Idol. Come on.
He actually sounded almost as good as David Hasselhoff.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah.
And he said thank you like it was a compliment.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're really exploiting the mentally disturbed people on this show, but no one's. There's no outcry about it.
Well,
people are entertained.
Once again, it's the producer of the show. They're like, this whole William Hung thing took off last year, so let's exploit
Try to make another one.
Let's throw a bunch of William Hung potentials out there. The audience will eat it up, and then we'll eventually get to the actual show.
No one
finding
tops
someone with
William
talent. Because obviously these people have no talent, and the first couple seasons of the show, this was only a small part of the show, remember?
Yeah, they really
Here's
went.
all the real bad auditions. It was a quick montage, bye. But they're really focusing on this early on in the show this year.
Yeah.
Here's his buddy Adam.
Adam Pratt, come on in, man.
Hey guys, what's going down, dog?
What's up, baby? What's going down with you? Stand up here right on the tee, man.
guy.
20 years old from Hoffman Estates.
I just turned 21 Tuesday.
Oh,
and I have
congrats.
had the best 21st birthday ever.
Yeah.
I do the best Simon Cowell impression.
Oh, do it.
That was absolutely the worst performance ever. There's nothing special about you at all.
Simon, what do you say, man?
Oh, wonderful.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Wonderful. It was done in his own voice, though, with, like, a Simon Cowell inflection on the voice. Pretty much just used his own retarded voice.
All right,
I
well,
like impressions. Like, I think maybe Nathaniel and Danny should do an impression of Noah. Put on some suits and get to work.
here's Adam singing Richard Marx.
What are you going to sing?
This I Promised You by Richard Marx, but performed by NSYNC.
Okay, go for it.
When the visions around you brings tears to you, and all that surrounds you are secrets and lies, I'll be your strength, I'll give you hope, keeping your faith when it's gone. The one you should call was standing here all along.
Wow. Hopes and dreams loaded into the car crusher. Here we go.
Dog, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man,
They were laughing at him, yeah.
Simon, what do you think?
Tell me, Adam, just in case I'm losing the plot here, why would America watch if you're on American Idol?
Because of my singing ability,
No, really.
Based
Seriously?
on that, no.
Seriously.
Come on.
Can I do another song?
No.
No.
So, do I finish the song or?
No.
Wow, he really believes
He thought when they showed him before he went in, he thought he was going to be the next American Idol. These people go in there with their little dreams, and like as he's sleeping at night, he's rolling the fantasies in his head, playing it out, and our winner is, and they're hearing their name being blurted out, playing it over and over in their heads again. What is it going to be like when I'm in like the 5th round, and what kind of little video vignettes are they going to put me through, and just like making the whole fantasy play out right to the end of the show and beyond in his head. And where does it end? 1/2 of a song in front of the judges, and you're crushed.
And now
done.
Adam and Dirk have to say goodbye.
Yeah, and again, played it up really homo.
Their moment of fame is over.
Yeah.
And they played the sappy music.
Played the gayest song
as
ever.
These two said goodbye to each other. They met during the audition process.
The AIDS benefit song, right?
They really thought I was good, but I guess if it's too good to be true, it probably tried, and I have no regrets, and I don't know what to say or do now. Even though I didn't make it, we'll still definitely be friends.
We'll still definitely be friends, still.
So, all right, thanks a lot.
I hate that corny applause because he went up there and tried.
Gave it his all.
Gave it his all.
They show the door, and then the door opens up, and of course the loser walks out, and now the people are eagerly awaiting the results,
right.
And they kind of throw their arms up in the air and do that little Paul from Moonachie face, or Pat from Moonachie.
Pat, right.
Paul.
Pat from Moonachie.
Pat from Moonachie face, kind of. I tried. I gave it a shot, and then everyone out in the hallway
feels
clapped.
like they have to applaud because they didn't. They weren't even supposed to be in.
Well, I tried. What are you going to do?
They weren't even supposed to be in the game. They weren't even supposed to be in the game.
His big straight arms. Little face.
Trying to be charming.
Fat Colonel Kurt's face. Like to fire an egg at us.
A face that's only entertaining when vomit's coming out of it.
Exactly.
Did you say vomit?
Oh, there he is. Oh, I'm vomiting.
There he is, the winner of the eggnog drinking contest.
Eggnog pouring out of that fat skull.
Did you get my 5? Yeah, it's your 5.
Yeah, fuck your 5, my 5. Well, whatever.
It's our 5.
It's all our 5. I'm from Moonachie.
Yeah. Appley cheeked ass. I do like him, though. I don't want to like him, but I like him.
Don't Moonachie it.
The funniest part was when he had like 40 car crashes in a row and couldn't hear because he'd have headphones on.
Yeah, and he just kept trying.
And I would look at him, and then I would just look over an ant's finger, and I would just see it go, and I knew it.
There's another. Crash me again. Dolt.
Big lonely diabetic.
Jesus. He's a faithful listener to the program.
I like him very much, but he's diabetic, and he did 50 double shots of eggnog.
Nut.
We should have cut his legs off on principle. Shoved him down the elevator shaft.
Well, what do you guys think of that stupid applause because, you know, they went up there?
It's useless.
I mean,
it's more people just patronizing people.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Just going to see your friend in a comedy club.
Oh,
just all clapping and hey, he did good.
I mean, they weren't
funny.
They weren't supposed to be in the game to begin with. You know, it's kind of like the New York City Marathon. These people walked the whole thing. Anyone can walk 26 miles.
Yeah.
And they walk the whole thing.
How long it is.
And they get this just an amazing applause as they they cross the finish line.
Stop.
I don't get it.
Bravery and courage.
Where's the bravery?
There is none.
All right, let's say hi to Steve on Long Island. We're just about done with this, by the way. Steve, what's up?
Hey, Steve.
Steve?
Oh, he's got one of those
crapping out.
He wants to talk about the teenage Michael Jackson kid or chick or whatever it was.
Another annoying, overconfident. This little chick who looks like a little boy comes running into the audition studio singing some Michael Jackson crap with the Michael Jackson hat, Michael Jackson moves, trying the Michael Jackson voice. And, you know, everybody's supposed to be impressed by this.
She seemed pretty talented.
Like a Michael Jackson cover act. Talented, you know? It's like, one-trick pony kind of thing.
Yeah. All right, here's the clip. I think it's Jeremy.
She's going to Hollywood. Angel's going to Hollywood, and I'm next. I'm going with her.
No,
I'm going with her, and we're going to have some.
Which one
That's
is that?
the music student.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did
Steve misnumber those?
No, it might be this one. Let's try this one.
All right.
This might be the 16-year-old chick that wants to be Michael Jackson.
I'ma give it my all till I fall, ain't breaking the law. And my music is alive when I die for the cause. You can already see that the haters lost. Gotta pay to be the boss now. Now I'm spitting out my thoughts now. It's a new generation. Why we gotta live in the days of the hatred? I don't know about you, but I've been patient. We done been the slaves in a vacant place. All because I
Crank the controller too fast.
You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there, I'll be there.
That sounds like a fidget.
I'll be there.
So they didn't know what to do with this chick.
No.
I thought it was a dude, but it's a chick.
Shouldn't have made it through. Doesn't have the look. It's like it looked like a little boy. I keep saying he too because there was nothing girl-like about it, and the voice is this chipmunk-like Michael Jackson impression. Didn't work. And Simon again is being honest, and the other two are no, I see some talent there. No, you don't.
Paul Abdul had to lie all those years in that awful marriage. No, it's a good movie.
You sound like, when you put helium from a balloon and you swallow it, that's honestly what you sound like.
Like the chipmunks almost.
Yeah, but I mean, it's extraordinary.
Thank you. She's unique. It's different. I like her.
Definitely unique. I mean, you got talent. I mean, you're definitely a great entertainer and all that. I actually loved what you walked in here doing more than I love that.
See, that's my originality, though.
Randy, yes or no?
Yes.
I'm going to say 100% categorically no.
And I'm going to say 100% categorically Yes, and I hope you make it all the way to the top 12.
Thank you.
We will argue amongst ourselves.
We'll see you in
are going to
Hollywood.
Hollywood. You're very lucky.
Welcome to
Thank
Hollywood.
you.
Yeah, come on, man.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a first-round throw-out. There's no versatility there. Once they start doing the show, they try to throw in, you got to do a country song, and then you have to do a rock type thing or a pop thing, and then you got to do Broadway.
I'm starting to think you're an expert at this program.
I am an absolute
I'm starting
expert.
to think you're obsessed with this American Idol.
I've watched every single show of every season.
This was supposed to be a little goof segment on our show, but you're like...
I have watched
you
every
know the
show
ins and outs of this damn...
of every season.
This show. All right.
Opie, being in the music business before I got into radio, the music biz, as lead singer of the hit pop band Rotgut, I know.
You guys were huge in Yugoslavia, I think, right?
We were big, yes, very big in Yugoslavia. I believe we had a release there.
Yeah.
And some parts of, some corners of Toronto.
I never got that about music.
I
a
know.
band that just absolutely stinks in the States is like huge in some obscure
huge
little city in Japan or something.
Dude, we're huge in Vienna.
How many times have you heard like local bands from Long Island were like, hey man, we're going on the Japanese tour.
Going to Japan.
I'm like, what? You can't even sell out my father's place.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they couldn't sell out a dive dump club out on Long Island.
But they're huge in Japan for some reason.
But
How
Japan,
does
they
that
flock.
happen?
They flock. They love it over there.
It's amazing.
Blue jeans.
All right, here's so then they picked this Michael Jackson wannabe, and
It was awful, by the way.
Awful.
And the mom just goes off.
This is AC Baby. Simon wasn't. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it on camera. But Randy and Paula knew that I had something unique about myself. Right. You got more. And I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to Hollywood. Throw the comments.
But her mom had some, and obviously modesty runs in the family.
Well, she's going straight to the top, and I guarantee you she's gonna make it to be the next American Idol and sell more records than any other American Idol that you've had in the history worldwide. Believe that. Thanks.
Oh man, I can't wait to watch
I know.
her get booted. Now I can't wait.
I
Now
want
I'm
to see the
watch.
mother's disappointment.
Yeah.
That big Shirley Hempel-looking mother that came trotting out. Looked like she ate Star Jones. Big, fat mother comes out there just hoping. Now the fantasies are playing out in her head. I'm going to get my hair did. I'm going to have a limousine.
Bling, bling.
Oh, some bling. She's picturing it all now.
Ice.
Yeah.
And plenty of paper.
Next round, bye-bye. I guarantee that one will be off next round. I'm an expert on the show. Like
now I got to watch. Yep. I'm not happy about this.
She'll be gone. I don't know when the audition process ends and they start that next round, but in Hollywood.
Where was that audition stuff?
That was St. Louis.
St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri.
All right, finally, and then we'll move on here.
Is there one good one you have? I want to hear one good one.
Yeah, one that could actually sing.
Like I've heard Ruben sing since he's won. I mean, he obviously
honestly,
he's really good. I mean,
they had this hot piece of ass. She's a farmer that helps her father. Like he raises cows or whatever, and she has to milk the cows and
farmer's
stuff.
Farmer's daughter,
blonde.
You just know what evilness happens on that farm.
A little. She's probably eating a little too much dairy, so she's a little
intolerant?
chubby. But they'll get her on a treadmill and get her in shape. And so she walks out. I think it's going to be just a disaster because she's from the middle of nowhere. And all of a sudden she had like a voice of an angel. She was really good.
I hear she's going to bring her critters with her when she goes to Hollywood. Can I take my critters with me?
The hell's a critter?
Do you have her, Ope?
Steve's running to get her.
Uncle Jed, she's going to be an American Idol.
Thanks, Jimmy, for extending this wonderful segment.
I mean, we hear a lot of the bad ones, but I would like to hear.
You're curious.
I'm a little curious, and I'm sure
yeah.
some of the listeners are too.
Well, here's
Mr. Drysdale could drive you down there, I guess, there, Ellie Mae. That's what she was like, Ellie Mae, all hot and farm-like.
But she's perfect because you got the Britney Spears, Jessica Simpson thing happening these days. And it's like, is this the? I guarantee that's exactly how they're going to play it. Did we find the next Britney Spears / Jessica Simpson?
She will absolutely go
far. All right. Well, can I interrupt one question before I forget? You said Ashley Simpson. Did you get...
did I say Ashley Simpson?
No, you said something, but Bob Kelly emailed you something about Ashley Simpson.
Actually, thanks for reminding me. We're going to... She is delusional. And besides that, Ralphie May, who's staying across the street, he's supposed to come in. Supposedly, his girlfriend was at the Orange Bowl when Ashley Simpson was doing her thing.
Got booed.
And got booed and has a whole exclusive behind-the-scenes thing. Like she threw something through a plasma TV and all sorts of stuff.
Face.
You know, Ralphie tells this story after we were off the air. I'm like, dude, we were suffering for material yesterday, and you save your best stuff for after we, end the show. Are you insane? So he should be either calling or coming in to tell us that little story. As Steve gets the farm girl, go ahead.
Staying across the street?
Yeah, why?
Okay. She said if he leaves now, he could be here before the show's over.
I know, well, hopefully he won't oversleep. In the meantime, we got Jeremy, Anthony.
Yes.
Jeremy, is a student of a teacher they picked?
Yeah, there was a singing coach, singing teacher of Jeremy, and they both pulled up in the same cab, and they came together, and Jeremy was supposed to audition, and she was there for moral support, but she decided she was going to go in and give it a shot. So she goes in, has her numbers on, and auditions, and actually passes and goes to the next round. So then Jeremy and her talking and kind of fantasizing together about how they're both going to make it.
Yeah.
Both going to be on American Idol. And, well, you know how these things always work out.
She's going to Hollywood. Angel's going to Hollywood, and I'm next. I'm going with her. I'm going with her, and we're going to have some fun in Hollywood. What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great.
All right. I wasn't nervous for myself, but I am definitely more nervous for him than I was for myself because, I knew myself what I was thinking, and I don't know what he's thinking right now.
What you gonna sing, baby?
I'm gonna sing Ain't Too Proud to Beg.
All right.
So are you ready?
Are we ready? Are you guys ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Like, now you're setting it up.
I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. And if I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me.
That's outside the door. She's
Please
listening all
don't
proud.
leave me, girl.
Mediocre. Yeah. Not bad at karaoke
Y'all want me to
night.
sing something else?
Jesus.
Can you sing something else less
Bad at
effective?
karaoke night.
Yeah.
You're obsessed.
I can.
All right.
I can do that.
Go for it.
Long ago.
No. Less affected, not more. Thank you very much. Yes or no, Randy?
I mean, I like your potential, dude. I mean, I like your voice. I mean, you can sing, it's just all so affected, man. You're trying to do too much with it.
Randy, could I have a yes or no, please?
I'm going to say yes.
Paula.
Why?
I'm going to have to say no. So it lays on Simon.
It's a no. Sorry.
All right.
Bye.
Come on, Cletus.
Cletus.
We got to get this Coors.
Hold on the ass, Fred.
So it was a no.
So it was a no. He walks out. Now the music coach, who is in, finds out that her student didn't make it. She loses her mind. She starts crying like, you ever see those clips on the news when the black woman rolls up and finds her son shot in the streets? Wow, my baby! My baby! She loses her mind.
No way. No.
As Jerry puts on a brave face, Angel is inconsolable.
I didn't even come here for me. I came here for him. I wasn't even gonna audition.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
Listen to her wail. Yeah, she couldn't stand. She had to fall down on the floor. She fell down onto the floor against the wall.
I love heartbreak.
Oh,
it's just
fantastic.
She sees herself being fired as an awful music teacher.
It's not over for me. Everybody knows that. Everybody in this whole building knows that. It just wasn't God's will. And I'm going to be somebody, so y'all keep this footage, because I'm going to be on TV.
They all say that when they're walking out, the rejects. No, I know, and everybody knows I'm going to be a huge star, and no, you're not. Keep that wrist good for flipping them burgers. That's what you're doing. And she just lost it. She do. Oh,
my baby.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't teach you to sing no good.
That reminded me of a very fun scene in the movie Fame.
Oh.
Remember when the girl goes to get into the dance school and Leroy is her dance partner, but they admit Leroy and they throw her out.
Ah,
and she
right.
gives Leroy a good screaming at.
Right.
Gene Anthony Ray and his washboard abs.
Hey,
Who knew he was a fruit.
Instant feedback checking in. Pat from Moonachie.
Oh.
He writes to you guys, I'm starting to feel a little self-conscious here.
Oh. Call in, Pat. At least, Pat, call in if you want.
Yeah, call in.
We're just teasing you.
We'd love to talk to Pat.
Pat from Moonachie, imagine how disappointed Michael Jackson would be molesting that kid and finding out it's a girl.
That's funny.
Hey, that's...
So I bet if he was here, he would have been finding out it's a girl and put his hands up like their breasts.
Like making little breasts with his big, fat, chubby hands. You know.
He's like watching a morph of Ben and the Three Stooges. Awful noises and... Dude, Shemp was doing coke with Tom Brady.
Why always Tom Brady? Because he's the hero of...
Yeah, of course he is.
I understand.
Dude, Lawyer Malloy tried to get into one of my father's restaurants. He wouldn't even let him in.
Dude, spread out.
What was the one from earlier? Because people are just tuning in, man. They're trying to get these 4 Chinese nationalists. They're looking for the dirty bomb, and
Ben's dumb drunk friends are out looking for him, and he thinks that's news. 4 Alkies, 4 Mick Alkies
from Salvi,
drunk driving around Boston, killing innocent people.
Looking for the terrorists.
Looking for 4 delivery men.
Sully, I think I saw him.
Ben was dead serious, though. He's like, my friends are drunk, and they're out looking for the
They're out looking for him. He's like, they better hope the police find him first. Yeah. They better hope the police find him first, because if some of my friends find him, they're dead.
Right now, the crack terror hunting squad is vomiting behind a Denny's somewhere. You and your idiot friends.
Oh. Have to upchuck by the dumpster, turn your Boston Red Sox hat backwards so you don't get any on the bill.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Bunch of asses.
It's hilarious.
Hunting terrorists, great.
Yeah, well, if they catch them, they're not going to do anything but hide. What are they going to do?
Down. Just sitting there ordering Chinese food, looking at every delivery guy. I think that's him, dude. I think that's him, dude.
If they saw all 4 of them, they'd probably ask for mustard and duck sauce and take their cowardly white selves back to their nice large homes. Ben's friends stink.
Screw it. Let's go to the vineyard.
Dude. It's my favorite thing on the show. I don't know why.
Gossip.
Love that gossipy little unkempt head.
But he always has something. It's amazing. It all goes back to Boston.
Everything about Boston.
But it all goes back to Boston.
The guy is tied into Boston.
And I wish people could see what you see and what we can see. Is when you look through our glass, you see all through the office, all the dead weight.
Yeah.
All the dead weight.
And then you just see the glass for our inner office where we go, which is like 35 feet away.
Yeah.
And just Ben's big, misshapen, messy-haired head facing away into a computer monitor.
Herking and jerking like crazy.
Yeah, occasionally just going left for no reason, coming back. I'd hate to sit behind him in a movie theater.
He's just getting the latest Boston gossip. That's all. He's not producing the radio show. He's just getting the latest Boston gossip.
And he doesn't read articles. He just clicks on them and he zips and he highlights them with blue and then he goes to the next one.
And then goes to the next one, highlights it all the time, looking like the office is a train and his head is just bobbing back and forth on it.
He is well connected, though, man. The guy does know a lot of things.
Every party he knows, he can get in everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Half the stuff that ends up in the gossip columns in the Post and stuff, he already knew. He tells us, like, the weeks, not weeks, whatever, days earlier.
And the section in the paper where it goes, we hear that some famous person
the blind
was
box.
out last night with, because they can't mention the name,
right.
Or else they might get sued. To Ben, that's like people that sit there and do like the crypto quote or crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
Ben just opens it up and goes, "Oh, I know who that is. That."
Yeah, most people will guess like, "Oh, that's not." He doesn't guess.
He
knows.
knows.
Like, oh, that's Ben Affleck.
I know who
that's
is.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. My friend told me.
Yeah.
When he was hunting that terrorist Chinese.
All right, you want an
He
example?
pops up through a hole in the ground, and Bill Murray hunts him and tries to blow him up.
Ben's sitting down, getting a shoe shine, and the shoe shine guy going, "Psst, Ben, I got some inside info. Word on the street." Oh, thanks, dude.
Well, you want an example of one of these people that audition that's good. I guess this is the farmer's daughter that's really hot that we were talking about. It's Carrie Underwood.
Life on the farm's pretty simple. Whenever my dad needs help in the mornings, I'll get up real early and help him go feed the cows or put out hay. Or I've never gotten to experience a lot of things that a lot of other people have. I've never got to travel far at all. Never flown at all. I want to go to Hollywood really bad.
So now I'm thinking, I did see this part. I'm thinking, wow, this girl's really hot. She's from a little farm in the middle of nowhere. Like we said, a little chubby, whatever, but not too bad, right?
Not even close to being
no.
chubby.
Just
you can just
very,
tell she needs to be toned up a little.
Just being very, very picky, obviously.
Yeah.
If she's trying to maybe become the next Jessica Simpson.
Perhaps her mom can call her up and say, there's a gym downstairs. Maybe you work out a little bit.
So then, wow.
Meet some nice people.
Yeah.
Replace cows with steers.
So I'm thinking, as I'm watching this, oh, man, this is a setup. This girl's going to be absolutely awful.
Right.
Hot piece of ass from the middle of nowhere. I mean, how could she possibly learn how to sing well, you know?
Right.
She's too busy on the farm. And this is her singing.
Lay down, no lies. Just hold me close. Don't patronize. Don't patronize me. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't.
She sings this to Daddy.
You can't make your heart feel something that it won't hear in the dark.
Okay, that was very good.
Yeah.
Very good, Carrie.
Great voice.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, even Simon went right for it.
Yeah.
Like, wow, very good.
Now, definitely not my cup of tea, but I could tell that that's what they're looking for.
Dude,
She's good.
You're taking the show a little too seriously.
I'm not
You
a
sit
big,
home with your popcorn and yell at the TV.
I yell at the TV. I do.
Do you have a little score sheet that you
Little score
keep
sheet
track
I
of?
jot down. I take notes on each contestant, and I see how it turns out later. No, I don't.
Back to the audio. So here's the comments about Carrie, the farm girl.
Who's your favorite singer? Who do you love?
Actually, Martina McBride.
Yeah, I could hear a little bit of that. Yeah, very good.
I was saying to someone the other day, I'm surprised that we haven't found a good country singer in this competition yet. I think you're very good.
Thank you.
I think you should stay good at what you're doing as well. Randy?
I think you're excellent, too. I would work a little bit more on the emotion and the stage presence, just a little bit, because you got it vocally. I mean, you can do your thing. You worked it out.
Right off the farm,
Definitely.
Paula?
Yes.
Carrie, you're through to the next round.
Welcome to Hollywood, girl.
Well done.
Girl. Yeah, she's going. She's going far, I believe. I have her picked on my little list at home.
I'll bet you she sings even better with her face in a pillow and whiskey being breathed into her face from the side.
Getting a rash on her neck from whiskers that haven't been shaved in a couple of days.
Maybe one of Dad's friends who helps around the farm.
Sing it again, sweetheart.
Sing it.
I can make you love me. With that rough, whiskery scratch.
Where she sings, ouch, 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 to the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer thing.
I don't have that anymore, unfortunately.
Awful.
All right, so, you got it somewhere? It doesn't matter.
The moment's passed.
What's the,
We got someone from OpieAnthony.net checking in on the instant feedback. Another fine message board. And, I didn't know who that was. I thought it was just a fan, but it's Donnie Deutsch.
Donnie Deutsch.
She's waving at me. I'm like, how do I know this guy? I'm like, well, maybe because he interviewed you on TV 2 days ago, you idiot.
Is that him right there?
Yeah, well, he's out of his interview clothes, so I didn't recognize him.
Very handsome.
We'll get him in here next. So he writes, dudes, Ashley Simpson is exactly like all the rejects from American Idol.
Mm-hmm.
Her whole life, everyone has told her she could sing because they don't want to hurt the sweet little girl's feelings, so she thinks she's really good. It's true.
But at least she's She handles rejection and stuff well.
All right, we'll get into that next. Yeah, Bob Kelly emailed me what she said in one of the papers about her Orange Bowl appearance.
Was he crying for her?
Even tear-stained little monitor.
Even Bob Kelly wasn't crying for Ashley